Welcome back, friends. With week 1 of June over, let's take a look back and see how I did. Clearly, I finally set up my month here. In terms of my habits, I certainly didn't do well. It's basically empty over here. I do really need to focus on getting back into my routines. There are 2 days this past week where I worked at my second job, and I'll definitely be putting more hours in today as well. Another very exciting update, at least for me, is that for the new skills goal, I was looking into some things that I wanted to do based on ideas from the past years. And I actually found the basket weaving class for Saturday the 14th, which I quickly registered for. It's not too far from my home and it was pretty inexpensive, which is definitely a win-win. Basket weaving is a skill I've been interested in for a long time now, and I'm sure there are YouTube videos and other materials online that can help teach you, but it's so much more fun to learn in a group setting where you can ask questions, but also have all the materials provided for you. That way, in case I don't like it, I'm not investing in it too much. As an added bonus, for me, an introvert, making plans that involve strangers and group settings is something that pushes me out of my comfort zone and I believe helps me grow. For my monthly to-do list here, I do plan on it being pretty long. I've actually already started making a list here of the things that I really want to get done, possibly all of it this month. I actually just thought of something else I want to do. You know, these are all life things that I've been neglecting that I need to catch up on. And I will rewrite them here into this space. In terms of what I did on a daily basis, I had again utilized the post-it notes, but this time it was to make little mini to-do lists. I'd prepare these before I left my office job. That way I had a pretty good understanding of what my energy level for the day was, of anything that had come up or things I needed to do right after work without planning too far ahead. So what I would do is make a little list on the tiny post-it note and then make a timeline on the bigger post-it note to roughly draw out how I wanted my evening to go. Obviously, most times things did not go as planned, and I did end up discarding all the big post-it notes, but I kept my little to-do lists. Some days I was able to check off more on those lists, and sometimes I only checked off a few things. But this did help me stay a little more organized and on task. It's Saturday evening now. I put in 4 hours of work at my second job. I still have a little bit of energy left, so I want to try and take care of some of my cleaning tasks for the week. This is my second round of dishes. And here they are, all nice and clean. Next, I'm going to focus on the bathroom. I'm just cleaning the toilet and the sink, but as you can see, there's a pile of dirty laundry there. This week, almost every day, when I took a shower, I just left my dirty clothes on the floor. That's what it's come to. All right, the bathroom is looking much, much better. It definitely needs the floor swept and washed, but the sink and toilet are clean as promised. Now I'm going to spend maybe another 5-10 minutes max just straightening up around my home. It is getting close to 11. I don't know how, time flies. So whatever didn't get done this week just didn't get done, and that's okay too. I probably did more this week than I did last week, and that's progress. Obviously, I didn't get everything done that I hoped for to do in the week, but I definitely did better than if I had no plan at all, and that's what I'm holding on to for now. Today starts a new week, and a new week is also a fresh start. Today, my focus is going to be on doing some YouTube work as well as putting in hours at my second job so I can bring those up. Similarly, my plan for tomorrow is also to put in some hours at my second job and get that out of the way. That way I can have the days in the middle of the week to focus on other things. The way my second job is structured, I prefer to do maybe 2 or 3 hour blocks because anything less than that really doesn't give you the time to get into it and get into the flow of work. Another thing I want to test out this week is limiting myself to 1 hour per day of internet-based entertainment, whether that's scrolling on my phone or watching YouTube videos. I want to see if making myself a little more bored brings up my motivation to focus my time on the tasks I want to do. Sometimes you just gotta try out several different things and really figure out what works for you in that moment. I know that when I'm stressed and overwhelmed, I like to run and hide on the couch under the blanket and entertain my brain with some mindless videos. And that's wonderful. But I definitely don't want to do that too much. And I'm certainly seeing that in this time where I don't have much free time, all the free time I have is basically unplugging my brain and plugging it into the internet. So I want to see what happens if I don't do that. If I see positive results the following week, I may reduce that internet time to 0. An exception to this rule is going to be any music I listen to or the videos I watch while I fall asleep, because taking my mind off of my daily stress is the way I make my brain quiet down and fall asleep. And I certainly don't want to mess with my sleep routine any more than I already have. Also, this coming week, I hope to do much better at documenting the things I get done throughout the week to make these videos a little more fun for both of us. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.